This is part 2 of tables. Okay, I have just edited the size of Naomi and Peter, so the images look a little bit better. And what if I now want to make these headings? Anytime there's a table heading, I want all to be a certain font, a certain color, background color. Okay, I can choose all that, but do I have to go ahead and type it into all these? Because you can style the tag by using the attributes or by CSS, which is styling via the via the head tag. So style, open style, close style. Now anything that you put inside here, any style that you specify for a table or a list or paragraph or whatever it is, it will take the effect whenever it appears on the HTML in the body. Okay, so if I want to just make all the table headings, so TH, I want that to be of a certain color or background. I'm going to enter TH. Notice it's without the actual tags, open and closing. There's nothing like that, it's just TH and curly brackets, open curly brackets, close curly brackets, and within that I can specify what do I want all the table headings to look like. By default it's bold and it's also centered compared to the data by default, which is left aligned and normal text. It's not bold. Okay, now let's see what font family do I want this. Okay, font family, I might want to have, and it's a colon, so that's the property, and the value I would like my favorite one, which is Comic Sans MS. Now notice here you need to have quotes if it's spaces in between, but if not, there shouldn't be any quotes. What about the color? The color of the font. Okay, so what do I pick for that one? Oh, just hold on. Okay, so I'm going to just do color again. Color. What color do I want? I can actually type in blue or whatever color names that I know, or go to W3 Schools color picker and pick a color that you like and just copy the oops, it's too small. So let's say we want that color. That doesn't look good to me. Now hurry, now we can't. Right, so that's the hexadecimal number for the color. We can specify, copy and paste that. Always a semicolon. And then what about the font size as well? We can specify the font size. And so here is what it looks like in this case. By the way, with the font family names, nobody remembers all the names, or maybe the spelling even. You can search up the font family, all the available fonts, and you can enter one of them that you like. Okay, and also now I was continuing the font size in pixels, so maybe like 30 pixels, bigger than what it is currently for the heading. Now notice here, this is to say TH is the tag that's inside the body of the HTML, and I want to style it this particular way. So it's inside the tag style, open style, close style, and which is inside the tag's head. And then, okay, I'm going to delete these extra spaces, save and refresh. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Right. And we might also want a background color. So that's background color. Notice once you start typing, the beauty of this Notepad++, you can actually pick it in case you forgot what it is. And also BG color, don't get confused, that's a HTML tag attribute. And this can be the most confusing in the sense that some of the same properties have slightly different names as attributes, or when you use it as a style. Okay, so in styling it's called background color, as an attribute we call it BG color. So it's this one, and here another color that we might like to pick as a background color. Okay, just please excuse I just click whatever I feel like at this time. It may not be very grand design. Okay, so there it is. This saved, and we can run that. Alright, so now in the body text, okay, body of the HTML, sorry, in the tables, we might want a different color, so which is TDs. So I would have create TD to be of different things inside. Now notice please here the colon and the semicolon at the end. So each one has a property, and the value property has only quote marks for the values, only if there's spaces, otherwise no quote marks, and open curly, close curly brackets to indicate that's the beginning and ending of the styling of that particular tag. Okay, so here I might just copy paste this whole thing, and we would like the same font but a different size, maybe 20, okay, 20, and the background color and the color of the text would have to be different as well. Maybe I might leave it just the same, so we don't want to change the default color, so we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so that's, so save it and F5. Okay, there's no background color at the moment. Okay, we'll just leave that. So that's all we've done to this. Now what about if we want to create our own style, and we don't actually have to define a tag? We might have a particular style, let's say for highlighting or doing whatever we want for special effects. We call it special effects, and we create a name using that, and then after that we use that style anywhere we want. It's not confined to a specific tag.